the show, the star of Snakes on a Plane. You know where people are on a flight and snakes suddenly appear from nowhere. Oh my God!
Enough is enough! I've had it with these mother snakes on this mother chat show. Let's start the show.
Just for fun, one of those snakes was real. Yeah. We've got a cracking lineup for you tonight. Yes, the world's coolest movie star, Samuel L. Jackson, on our show. Yes. Star of extras, writer and actor Stephen Merchant is here. Loving Stephen Merchant. Brilliant, funny American comedian Amy Schumer is in our show. Yes, she is. We've got music from the fantastic Muse. Muse. Quite the show. Quite the show, ladies and gentlemen. Quite the show. It's a very warm welcome return to the show for Samuel L. Jackson, star of such great movies as Pulp Fiction, Avengers, and, of course, Snakes on a Plane. Great movie. It spawned a whole host of similar films, you know, Coyote on a Train, Buffalo in a Car, and Cat on Crystal Meth. Now, do you know, I like to think, on my couch tonight, I've got almost as many stars as in the final of Britain's Got Talent. Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Did you see it? Did you see the final? Oh, the winner, of course, the one that will be performing in front of the Queen, is a dog that can steal sausages. I have to say, the dog was great. That stripper, not so much. The big story is the scandal over the use of a secret stunt double dog. It looks like the Speciality Dog Act may now not perform at the Royal Variety Show. ITV deny there was any wrongdoing and have ordered an investigation led by someone with the highest moral standards. Hey, let's get some guests on! Later, we'll have music from Muse! But first, here it is, it's Stephen Merchant! I'm getting the leader, it's Amy Schumer! Steady, steady, steady. She did it, well done! Gracefully done. Come in and sit down. And we got him again, it's Samuel L. Jackson! Hello, Sam, lovely to see you. Have a seat, you. There they all are, our lovely couch of lovelies. Oh, happy people, nice people.
Yeah. We're on a date.
We're together.
Oh, Stephen, minutes in.
Always the bridesmaid.
Very welcome, very welcome. Now, it's first time for Amy. Hello.
Hugging a black person?
No.
Oh. Thank you so much.
No, and is it your first time in England?
Yes.
Are you liking it so far?
Yes, from what I can remember.
Okay, good,
Yes.
good.
So what's your favorite thing about your first time being in the UK?
Good question, Samuel.
What are you digging? What are you digging the most? The steering wheel on the wrong side, or walking on the wrong side of the street, or almost being killed because you looked the wrong fucking way when you traveled?
I like that they know that pedestrians are stupid, though. Like, look left, you idiot. You know, like, it says it right there on the sidewalk.
That's for tourists. That's not for pedestrians. Not for the natives.
Well, they know I'm an idiot, yes. Yeah, just eating my own body weight and drinking it every day has been...
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Oh, you'll feel right at home.
Oh, good.
Because now, Samuel, I would say welcome to Britain, but you spend a lot of time here.
Yes.
Normally filming in London, but this time you've been filming further afield.
Well, yeah, I've been shooting in Blackpool.
Now,
It's not funny.
well, now, Samuel has very kindly taken photographic evidence. You've taken some selfies. Now, where is this in Blackpool? And is that you?
Yeah, that's me. I mean,
That is you, okay.
That's my signature. Actually, I'm a little high in the picture. I'm usually in the corner. That's from my room.
That's a lovely bit of Blackpool.
Yeah, that's the street that runs along the side of my room.
Okay, and then we've got the view from the Blackpool Tower.
Yes.
You look superimposed in this picture. It looks like you're not really there.
I got these dope-ass glasses on, so you know it's me.
Yeah.
And then this is, again, you just about make it into this selfie. You've taken a picture of yourself outside Fleetwood. There's the ear.
But this sign was really important.
This, I don't believe this. Fleetwood, where breastfeeding is always welcome. What happened in Fleetwood?
That's a real sign?
Yes! That's the welcome to Fleetwood sign.
What age do you have to be to breastfeed in Fleetwood?
It's always welcome.
Anywhere,
welcome.
anytime.
Anyone?
Yeah.
And when
We
they
just
told
driving
you...
down the highway, I said, oh, stop the car now. You have to take a photo of this. And then we went into town to just see how many bare breasts were hanging out, just, you know.
But I don't... something must have happened in Fleetwood that sign is there.
I have no idea.
Well, we must Google it. In fact, we should have before
Maybe,
tonight.
yeah.
Yeah, we should have.
It's
too late
absolutely
now.
real.
No, I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you. Now, that's you taking selfies.
Yes.
But, of course, now, Amy, you know, we'll talk about Trainwreck, the movie, but, of course, there's the TV show Inside Amy Schumer on Comedy Central and all these things. So now you get invited to red carpets and things.
Yes.
And literally on red carpets. Is this you? This is the time... The time 100 most influential people in the world ever. You're one of them. How did this happen?
I don't recall that. I was one of the 100 most influential people, even though no one here's heard of me. And I was on the red carpet, and you know when you're doing interviews and the person sees somebody more important behind you, which is always for me. It's like being at a party and there's a hotter girl behind you, and they're just like, ugh, like they just want you to drop dead. And so I saw the reporter do that, and all the reporters were going crazy, and it was Kim and Kanye, and just standing there, just like owning it, just like being like short and important, and I just couldn't. I like think falling is the funniest thing, so I just took a dive in front of them.
Now,
Thank you. I'm doing God's work.
did the photographers miss the moment when Kanye broke a smile?
No, they did not. That did not happen.
And I must say, there's a follow-up picture where I love that, like, you're struggling for help in the next one. You could have been a drowning child. He was just walking.
I was. Yeah, no, he did not crack a smile at any point. And then I talked to them after I saw them, and I said to Kim, I was like, oh, sorry. You know when you're, like, in front of a celebrity, I just become such a flake. I was just saying things I didn't mean. I'm like, you and your sisters are just inspiring, and, like, are you hiring at Dash? And, like, just nonsense. And Kanye, like, was smiling at me, like, but, like, as if you programmed a robot to smile. Like, he was just like, but there's no way that either of them had any idea who I am. So that was comforting.
Or why you're on the floor in front of them.
But look, I look like a Pantene ad. Like, I look pretty good.
No, you look great.
I lucked out. A boob could have fallen out.
Yeah.
I really...
This should be your red carpet pose, always.
That's what I should do.
Just crawl the red carpet every time.
I'm going to do it. Thanks, man.
Now, Stephen, do you like having a picture taken?
No. Not really. Funnily enough, the red carpet thing reminds me, the first time we went to the Golden Globes...
Wow.
Yeah. No biggie, no biggie.
Excuse me.
Were you working? You don't want one of those.
No. It's golden.
But we went along. It was for the office, and it was the British version. We'd never been to anything as glamorous or as exciting as that. We got to do the red carpet, and all these super famous people were there. Maybe Sam was there, I don't know. And then we won miraculously, and everyone had told us, "You will not win. There's no way. Just go and have the free booze and the food and enjoy yourself." So we're there, and they call our names, and it was crazy, and if you look at the camera footage now, if you look at we were on a table so far away from the stage, because no one expected us to win. And so the camera's kind of looking for us, and they can't see us, and then eventually, sort of Ricky's little face pops up, and then I sort of come out like a giant anaconda, that sort of, and we sort of fight our way to the stage, and the announcer has no idea who we are, so he's just because Ricky's last name is French-Canadian, the announcer says, coming to the stage, Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. And anyway, so they take our picture, have all these photos taken, and then everyone says, you're going to be in the paper Monday, in the British paper. And I was very excited. It was the first time I'd ever been in the paper before, and I was super psyched, as we say in America. And so we had a photo, and oh, you've got it?
Well, we've got the picture.
Well, see if you can spot the reason why I was a little bit disappointed by my first appearance in a national paper.
OK, this is it. So rude.
Look how happy I am!
Oh. But pan down. They had room for these people. These people's heads are in.
The photographer's only got seconds. He's like, what do they want to see? They want to see these guys. They want to see these bald heads at the moment.
Oh. Now, Samuel, you're back in the UK to promote your charity, One for the Boys.
Yes.
And this is where you're highlighting men's health issues, in particular testicular cancer.
Well, not in particular testicular cancer, but the fact that men tend not to pay attention to bumps and pains that they have, and we want guys to understand that, you know, men get breast cancer, men get throat cancer, men get stomach cancer, men get, you know, not ovarian cancer, but, you know, every cancer that women get.
We still got that one.
You get testicular cancer.
All right.
But the fact that we want guys to pay more attention to their bodies and to get out and get themselves checked.
But I know you've got some big fundraisers coming up.
Fundraiser next Friday is the Fashion Ball. Next Thursday we've got a golf tournament, you know, coming up. Stanley Tucci is going to host the Fashion Ball with me. We're kicking off Men's Fashion Week with the One for the Boys. You love Stanley?
Yeah.
Stanley's awesome.
He's the best.
But it's not just fashion. You've got amazing music acts at the... Isn't Sia doing it?
Somebody told you that? That's the secret, isn't it?
Oh.
No, it's not. I guess so. Yes. Yes, she is.
Okay, everyone, not a word. Not a word.
Yes.
Now I'm nervous. Now I don't feel like I can't say any names.
No, she's performing.
Okay.
It was great of her to say yes.
Because this is the Camden Round.
We're actually thrilled. Yes,
so
it is.
Sia and Paolo Nutini and people like that.
So you know more about it than I do.
Yeah, well, the 12th is next Friday, isn't it?
Next Friday.
Okay, there.
I'll be there.
We've got, just to whip you into a frenzy, we've got some highlights of last year's Fashion Ball.
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that had been away haven't changed, had much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy.
Are you here next Friday?
No.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's actually really great that we get all the celebrity guys, because it's Men's Fashion Week, we actually get celebrity guys to do the runway. So they wear designers' clothes and they walk the runway. And, you know, for most of us, it was our first time. Well, I'd done it before, but, you know, most of them hadn't.
Built.
Really?
Built for the catwalk.
Are you saying I have the body of a model?
Yes.
You mean a female model, though, don't you? You mean a...
Don't focus on that. Gender's like, who cares about gender anymore?
No, those legs are built for catwalk
Thank
walking.
you. Appreciate that.
Wow.
They are. Look at them.
Is that all you?
That's all me.
Oh, my God.
Only Amy.
Wow.
There he is.
Yeah. No, could you do it? 'Cause
Look at that.
have you done catwalk?
Have I done catwalk?
Yeah.
Let me just think. Have I done catwalk modelling? Have I done catwalk modelling? No, hang on, let me think about that.
Yeah, reach in,
Have I?
reach.
Because I've done a lot of stuff. 1, 2 Golden Globes. That apparently doesn't impress anyone. But no, I haven't done catwalk.
No?
No.
Oh.
But you have. Haven't you developed a special corridor walk?
Well, I have specific walks for different environments, certainly. because of the height. So yes, I went to the I went to the doctor, and he told me that I had to stop bending as I went through as I went through doorways, because I could get curvature of the spine.
Oh no!
So yes, because obviously because most doors sort of come to there on me, so I have to do that to get through them. And he said, don't do that. He said, bend at the knee instead. So I sort of have a different. When I go through doors, I have to sort of.
That's good. Catwalk. That's catwalk.
It's very glamorous.
It's glamorous, isn't it? And it's not the coolest way. Like if I have to exit, I have to sort of subtly. Well, I'll see you guys later.
Oh my God.
And I'm out, and no one knows.
I feel like you're ignoring the limbo option.
Yeah, I use the limbo for
The
different...
Matrix, just go. I
Oh,
mean,
the Matrix entrance?
Yeah, the Matrix entrance. Just walk through.
Were you in the Matrix? No, sorry. Yeah, I guess I could limbo. You limbo through doors?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's amazing. Yeah, when you see that back, you'll think, yeah, I must do that all the time.
Yeah.
Because you do photo shoots now, Amy? Have you done the modeling? Have you done the actual...
Well, actually, now when I meet someone, I say, I'm a model, just to see them go, I didn't see that for you. I've done no modeling, but yeah, now to promote stuff, it's a photo shoot. And, you know, it's totally humiliating. They dress you up like a dickhead.
You look lovely.
Okay, thank you very much.
Who were you wearing when you were laying on the carpet?
Oh, it was blue. I suck. I don't know. I don't ever know.
Who that was? Whose
David
dress was
Meester.
that? There you go, see?
Because I got yelled at
Things
for
you
not
have to
knowing.
know.
Yes.
Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing Gap body underwear.
There you go.
When we did that Golden Globes thing, one of...
Oh my God, get over it.
Well, I have, Amy. Well, we actually...
He left the house once.
I'm not joking. We phoned up. We had someone phone up Armani to say if they would outfit us, and they went no. We don't want that clothes worn by you people.
But here's the thing. Old friends, Stephen and Samuel, of course, you worked together on Extras.
That's right.
Now, was Samuel the very first... You were
Very
in it.
memorable for you.
You were in it with him.
Yeah, I know I was in it.
You forget this guy.
We do a scene together? Are we in that scene?
No, we didn't do a scene together, but I was one of the
directed the
directors.
episode?
Yeah, I was directing the episode.
Oh. I can't... You know what?
Well, the sun was out today. That was cool.
Do you remember that day? Because what was funny, we'd never worked with a movie star before. This was the first time, and Sam had very graciously agreed to do it. And he was the reason, actually, that we could get other stars, because we would say, look, we got Sam Jackson. And so we didn't publicise this, but this was... But this, I always wondered from the other side of it, because we were all sort of in there waiting, and we were kind of getting everything ready and sort of setting up lights and everything, and then suddenly someone starts going, Sam Jackson's left his trailer. Sam's left his trailer. He is walking towards the set. Are you aware that there's this, that they treat you like the president as your... It's incredible. It was...
Yeah,
but it was much because we were all chattering away, and then as soon as the door opened and you came in, silence. Was it kind of... Is it weird? Is it creepy? No, you expect that.
He's used to that.
You demand that, yeah.
I don't demand it. It just happens, and I end up being the one trying to make people feel like, hey, I'm just like you. Let's work.
Yeah.
You know, have some fun. And I'm there to enjoy myself, you know, and I try to make it as easy as I can for everybody else when I get there. Yeah, and that's why I know my lines, I hit my mark, and I fuck off when it's done.
Should we delight ourselves by showing a little clip?
Yeah.
Here's the clip.
I mean, I don't normally watch films more than once, but I thought The Matrix, I loved it. It was amazing.
It's a good film.
Good film, that's all she's saying. Yes.
And you were brilliant in it.
Oh,
I wasn't in that one.
wasn't it?
Yeah, you were.
You should know.
You know, you were in The Matrix. He was the main one.
No. I can assure you I was not in The Matrix. But Lawrence Fishburne was. Maybe that's why you're confused.
I know what you're thinking. She doesn't think you all look alike.
I actually just had that very same experience the other day. I was in Berlin Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I went to a restaurant Sunday night, And when I walked in, somebody at another table went, "Oh my God, it's Denzel." And I just kind of looked out the corner of my eye and I moved on. We got to our table, the guy behind us turned around and went, "Morgan Freeman." And I said, "No, I'm not Morgan Freeman." Yeah, come on, you're Morgan Freeman. "No, I guarantee you, I'm not Morgan Freeman."
Oh my God.
Took my phone out, Googled Morgan Freeman, put his picture up, and did that. And the guy was like, "Yeah." Ah, those witty comments.
Well, now, Amy Schumer has a movie. It's called Trainwreck. Now, you didn't direct it. Judd Apatow did that. But you
Right.
did write it.
Yes, I did.
But is it true you didn't write it for yourself?
Yeah.
But who was going to be you then?
Well, you know, I thought they would just put like a modeling
Jenner.
actress. Why not?
Yeah, right.
Let's get Caitlyn in there. Was that a controversial? Or are you gonna? Yeah. Well, you know, I've been auditioning my whole life, and they say like, "You're close. You're still in the mix." But they needed somebody really funny, so they gave it to Jessica Biel, and you're like, "Oh yeah, she's hilarious." Or like Olivia Wilde. Like one day you'll have her chops. So I just thought, you know, they'd put a beautiful actress in it, like Blake Lively, and I'd just be on set with like a messy bun and a laptop. Like, Miss Lively, the line is like, "My pussy hurts." And great movie. You have to read the script. And,
This is on mine.
Yes. And then she'd be like, "Why is there a garden gnome here?" But they were like, "No, we want you in the movie." But they were, yeah, I was like, "Oh my God, you want me in the movie?" And they were like, "Yeah, you just have to do 3 things." They were like, "Be yourself, have fun, and stop eating food." And I was like, "Wait, what?" I'm sorry. And so they got me like a trainer, and I've never had a trainer before. And he like is the guy who trains everybody, like all of the Hemsworths, and you know, Megan Fox, and like an actual fox, like just anybody hot. This guy's gotten his mitts
I'd probably
on.
work out with him.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Sounds like
When I saw those legs, I was like, and he took me through the diet, you know. Well, first he asked me questions. He was like, "How many drinks do you have in a week?" And just like for the hell of it, I was like, "I'm just gonna be honest," you know. I was like 36. And he's like, "No alcohol," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"No alcohol, right? Yeah." And then he was like, "What do you eat? Like, take me through a day." And he stopped me at noon. He'd heard enough. And yeah, he just walked me through my new plan. He's like, "For breakfast, you'll have a smoothie, and then for lunch, you'll journal about that smoothie." It was
You know what you always tell trainers?
what?
"Mother, you work for me.
Oh, really?
You can be replaced."
Yeah, but
I am not
works.
you.
That works coming from you.
From
if
you.
I say that, yeah. Mother, you. All right, no, I'll do it. I'll do it.
That to be my ringtone.
You know, when they go, "Yeah, one more. Come on, one more." I go, "I've given you all I'm giving you. You ask me for another one, you're fired."
I wish I had it like that.
You need to bring out a tape. You need to bring out a fitness DVD. And that's all. Hey, so back to the movie. It's called Trainwreck. It opens 14th of August.
Yes.
Now, it is a romantic comedy, but quite a lot of it isn't that romantic.
What?
Well, it's very funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You mean the worst sex scenes you've ever seen in your life? Is
Well,
that-
they're the most realistic sex scenes.
Yeah.
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 I mean, in my experience, yes.
Are the random dates all taken from your
From my
life?
real life?
Yeah.
No, I wish. I haven't gotten laid in a while. No, Amy in the movie is way more active than the real Amy. But dating for me, like, I'm not dating right now. And not just because I'm not totally out of the woods with this UTI I'm dealing with, but also... I'm not on any dating sites. Like, I don't have any, I'm on an app called Food Spotting, which is like Tinder, but for food. So it'll tell you about, like, low foods in your area. So, like, just like Tinder, you're like, I was looking at this one scone, and I was like, yes. And I was like, should I go? My friends are like, go. I'm like, I met a scone. Do you do dating apps? Do you do dating
The
sites?
apps, no. I'm too terrified of
It's like...
of the thing.
Yeah, right?
I've just been
It's a
rejected.
really low-tech dating site called Life.
Oh!
You wanna try that
When
one?
people would connect with
you
each
go
other
on the
in
street,
person?
you know, you're walking down the street, the guy goes, hey. You go, what the fuck do you want? That's the new shit. I mean, people are so used to, like, texting and meeting online that if a guy goes, wow, hey, you go, what's wrong with you?
No, you are wrong. In my 20s, I would
That's
do
the
that.
worst shit in the world.
Because in your 20s, I feel like, you know, if I walk past a construction site and, you know, guys are like, woo, I was like, how dare you, like my secret parts. But then...
And these are men with jobs now.
I know.
Guys with jobs.
Well, in my 30s, I'm walking by and I'm just like, what about this? Yeah. They're like, we're eating. I'm like,
Hey, let's have a look at a clip from Trainwreck. Now, this is... So, you've been on lots of your random encounters.
what a nice way of putting that.
I thought it was quite nice, tastefully put. And this is when one of those is about to turn into romance.
Oh my God, he's calling. Why would he call? You guys just had sex. It's probably a mistake. It's a mistake. He's butt dialing you. Hello?
Oh, hey there, it's Aaron.
Oh, this is Amy. I think you butt dialed me.
No, I dialed you with my finger. What'd she say?
He called me on purpose. Hang up. He's obviously like sick or something. So he's yeah, what's up?
I was calling to say I had a really good time last night. I was wondering if you wanted to hang out again.
Will you say that again, please?
I was wondering if I could see you again.
You know what? I'm gonna call the police. Yeah, I'll just talk to you about it tomorrow at the interview. Okay?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
She said it.
Bye.
All right, I'll talk to you then.
Oh, man.
Huh?
But now, when it comes to dating, though, as we were saying, you know, technology makes it harder and everything. But people, I think, have always gone to extremes to meet ladies. Because Samuel L. Jackson, when you were in college?
Yeah.
You did something quite extreme to meet ladies.
Well, it wasn't... Yeah, I became a cheerleader.
Now, see, that's...
What?
Yeah. Now, see, that seems quite an out there thing to do, to meet a woman.
Well, it wasn't necessarily just to meet a woman. It was so I could travel to all the places that the team went to meet women.
Ah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
I was going to all these other schools, and, hey,
But did you have pom-poms and stuff?
I had a megaphone.
I bet you did.
The girls had pom-poms, but I went to an all-male school. Across the street was an all-woman school, Spelman. So we got our female cheerleaders from there. So I was the only guy who volunteered to be a cheerleader that year. So I talked my roommate into doing it, and he was like, wow, this is awesome. We get to pick all the girls. So we picked them, and we got to travel to all these other schools to meet women, which was totally dope.
Oh my God. Great plan.
You're such a player.
But did you have to then have to
become a
do cheerleading? Did you have to do the chants and
We
stuff?
did some cheers, but basically we would go, I mean, my roommate and I would go, hey, gang, hey, gang. And then the girls would do the cheer, and they'd do some flips, and we'd like... we weren't picking them up or holding them up or any of that shit, you know.
You were just at the side going, hey, gang.
Yeah, that was basically it, you know. And every now and then we do, you know, some cheers like, you know, Edward, he's our man. If he can't do it, fuck it. And the crowd would laugh, and we'd be like, yeah. We're like cheerleading comedians. We don't have cheerleading.
Oh, now, we must mention to the world, Stephen Merchant is in a play, ladies and gentlemen. An actual posh play. In the actual West End. The West End. It's called The Mentalists. It opens on the 3rd of July at the Wyndham Theatre, which is a proper theatre. It's not even one of the scuzzy ones in the West End. It's a proper West End theatre. And now, here's the thing. So it's your West End debut.
That's right.
But not only that, is it true that this is sort of the first play you've ever been in?
Yes, essentially. I mean, there were some school plays.
Yeah, they were all in school plays.
Yeah.
They're not in the West End.
But yes, it's the first play.
Scary?
Yeah, well, yeah, a little. I mean, I've done big stand-up shows and things, so I'm used to being on stage, and I've done acting on the telly and stuff. So I'm thinking, put those two together. how hard can it be? And I'm assuming
3rd of July. 3rd of July, everybody.
I'm assuming you can take the script on stage. I'm assuming that I did. Yeah,
They have a teleprompter.
They have a teleprompter.
Yes,
That's
yes.
fine. Yeah. And it's good. I just, you know, people occasionally say, "Would you do a play?" And nothing had ever come along really that I thought I could do. And then this one came along, and it's quite a sort of a dark comedy, but with, you know, with lots of great one-liners and some physical stuff as well. And I sort of play a guy who is trying to set up his own sort of alternative society. He's read a book, and he thinks I could do this. And sort of Russell Brand-esque. A little Brandian, but not as cool as Russell. But more in the line of those sort of those kind of right-wing, slightly awkward, slightly sort of reactionary comedy characters, like, you know, Basil Fawlty or Alan Partridge or Nigel Farage. You know, those types. And it sort of chimed with the things that I'm kind of interested in sort of these, you know, in suburban people sort of trying to make something of their lives.
And it's a two-hander.
It's a two-hander, and with an excellent actor called Stefan Rodri, and it's very fun, and as I say, kind of, it's got some pathos and some drama, and hopefully will be a proper bit of acting.
Now, here's the thing. I'm assuming you read the script before you said yes.
Well, I did, but I'm an actor now, and so that really just involves checking how many lines you get to say, doesn't it? You just me. Exactly, yeah. And,
because didn't you miss something quite vital?
I did miss something, yes. I agreed to do it, and then a woman tweeted me and she said, "I've read the play. Are you going to be doing the nudity?" Ow! Pardon? What? And apparently, yes, I'm supposed to be, it says naked in the script. Won't be getting naked.
Why?
Obviously not. Because it's not, you can't have nudity on.
Yeah.
No!
You want to go to another award show?
Yeah, you want to...
I'm not getting
naked.
There is nobody who goes to the theatre. I don't care how classy you are as a theatre goer. I don't care whether you like Shakespeare, whether you can quote Shakespeare. If a cock comes on stage, you look at the cock. You look at the penis. You're not listening to the lines. They're all going to be putting the pound in for the little red glasses. So,
I think you got to do it.
No, why?
I do too. Come on.
Nakes?
Full nakes.
People don't want to see me naked. They don't want to see it. No,
I want to see.
Guys,
no.
right now.
But Amy, you say he should get his clothes off.
Yeah.
Interestingly, in your film, it is the men who get their clothes off.
Huh, you noticed that, didn't you?
Yes, I really did.
Yeah, I thought, it's our turn to see some ass. I've been naked on stage many times.
Have you?
Yes, and behind the pole, like, you can barely see. No, I've been in plays where I've gotten naked, where, yeah, you feel like it's called for. I would, like, in college, get all the roles of, like, oh, well, Schumer will take her shirt off. But,
called for? I don't understand. When is it called for?
It's called for sometimes.
How is it called for? I don't understand
Did
how
you see The Graduate?
Vulnerability.
Yes.
But
teach
it's
him.
acting. It's pretending. You don't need to see my junk.
Yes, we do. You just lost a ticket sale for me. We were gonna go. You got to be comfortable naked, and then you have to check yourself for lumps.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Brought it back. Listen, very quickly, Stephen, you did a whole show about meeting women.
Yeah.
So, do you consider yourself sort of an expert at this
Not
stage?
at all. Goodness me, no. No. I've learned nothing over the years. I'm slightly better now because I'm a bit more confident than I was. But certainly in the early years growing up, I just, I think I was, women never gave me invitations or asked me. If I'm honest with you, let me be honest, and this was the sort of nugget of my show in a sense, and listen, hear me out before you judge, and the same here.
Okay.
It just seems to me sometimes, particularly when you're younger, and just listen, hear me out first. It just sometimes seems in the dating scene, it can feel like, initially, it's the guy who's doing quite a lot of the work. Careful, Steve, sounds a bit sexist. Calm down, sweetheart, let me explain. It just feels, and I think, again, I think if you're George Clooney or something, girls come up and they're like, hey, George, but I think if you're a kind of awkward guy from Bristol, it feels like you're the guy who's got to go up to the girl, excuse me, going to take you out, and you have to pay for the meal.
Well, I hear how you feel.
Okay.
And, I acknowledge that.
Thank you, I respect that. I respect you as a woman.
Thank you. I want this conversation to end with us both getting along really well.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, as a woman,
Which I respect.
Yes. All the parts. I mean, I can't go to Fleetwood for the weekend, but I am a woman. You need to enjoy that time before you put out. Because
Before I put out?
No, as a woman.
As a woman.
You gotta, like, I mean, if someone holds my hand, they wind up inside me. I've never held out. Those hours, those precious hours.
We didn't shake. Carry on. But it's also if from the when you're in biology class, it's always. It always seems like it's the man doing the work there. Like I say, they always say, you know, if you're lucky enough to meet a woman that you truly love and you get married, and then because we were very earnest in our school.
Oh yeah.
You know, the penis is inserted into the vagina. You never hear it. It's never the other way around.
Slower.
The penis is inserted into the vagina. Is the
See, it was explained differently in America.
Oh, really?
They say the vagina engulfs the penis.
The labium envelops the schlong.
That's right.
That's generally not the girl you want to go out with.
To spare our blushes, it's time for our musical performance tonight. They're Grammy winners. They've sold over 17 million albums. They've topped the charts in 21 countries, and they're here performing their new single, Mercy. Please welcome Muse!
I've fallen on the inside. I tried to change the game. I tried to infiltrate, but now I'm losing. Men in clothes always seem to run the show. Save me from the ghosts and shadows before they eat my soul. And silence, tyranny, we're going under, hypnotized by another puppeteer. Tell me why the men in clothes always have to bring me down, running from the ghosts and shadows. The world just disavows.
Hello, sir. Someone join the crowd. That's Stephen, Amy. Hello, sir. Very nice to see you. There you go. And that was phenomenal. You could feel the heat of those flames over here.
It's amazing what we can do with a little British gas and a blowtorch.
Yeah. No, you must feel a bit cooked after that.
Totally, yeah.
It's pretty warm up there, yeah.
We need that in the festivals to keep us, keep us warm, basically.
So is that the kind of stage show you're going to be doing at the festivals and stuff?
Well, we're definitely going to take that to Donington, where all the metalers are, so we're going to give them as much fire as possible.
They're loving it. Yay! Hey, just before I forget, just mention that is off the new album Drones, out the 8th of June. And this is 7th album.
Yeah, we're getting long in the tooth these
Yeah,
days.
no, in my head, Muse, new band. No, 7 albums in. And also, do you know what I like? This is very American, I think. It's a good thing. We've just got, this is our best ever album. I really like that. It's good.
That's definitely true. It's
you
definitely
should
true.
think that.
The first 6 albums were just kind of long-winded foreplay of some kind to get to this point. And we're very...
We're all used to that.
Don't start! So what others you're doing? Is it Download Festival you're doing?
Yep, and we're doing a bunch around Europe.
Yeah, loads around Europe, and we're touring for about a year or something.
Yeah, we'll definitely come back. We'll definitely come back here next year and do some of our own shows at some point, yeah.
Oh, God, we'll do. And come back and see us.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, no,
We'd
that was
love to.
amazing. Muse, everybody. Really great. Hey, before we go, let's make this week's visit to the big red chair. OK. Who's there? Hello.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Vicky.
Vicky, and where do you live, Vicky?
I live in London, but I'm from Birmingham.
Oh, right, very good. Birmingham got a massive cheer there. What do you do?
I work in marketing for a financial client.
OK. Not keeping it vague.
Very shady.
It's not great marketing. A financial thing.
Financial client.
Thing. Yeah. I won't say too much. You don't want to know too much about it. OK, off you go with your story.
So I was on a sailing holiday with an ex-boyfriend and his parents. And one evening, we decided to have some drinks on the deck. And after a little while, somebody suggested that everybody jumps into the middle of the sea and does a bit of skinny dipping. After the first...
Wait a minute, with his parents?
Yeah. At the time, I didn't think it was weird. So I swam over to my boyfriend to hold on to him, to catch my breath, and thought, it's the sea and it's dark and skinny dipping, so let's have some fun.
Vicky, shut up!
As I attempted to do whatever it was that I may or may not have done, he looked round, and actually his dad looked back at me and said, "Like father, like son, eh?"
That's a holiday.
Well, not everyone, if you'd like to join us on the show and have a go on the Big Red Show, you can contact us via our website at this very event. Thank you so much to my guest tonight. It's Muse, everybody! Stephen Merchant! Amy Schumer! And Samuel L. Jackson! Join me next week with singer-songwriter Cyndi Lauper, Family Guy creator Seth MacFarlane, and he's back. It's my favourite actor, Mark Wahlberg, on the show. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
A life of crime on the Costa del somewhere. Bradley Walsh and Kay Van Novak are on the run and having a ball. New comedy Sun Trap next.